Hello, everybody. I'm Grant Fluff from Fletcher Sports Zone, and welcome back to another broadcast. Tonight, Game 2 of the 2021 first round of the Eastern Conference. The Brooklyn Nets face the Boston Celtics. Boston coming off an 115 to 114 win over the Nets in Game 1 after Jason Tatum scored the buzzer beater with 0.1 seconds left, and away we go with the Nets winning the tip-off. First NBA broadcast of the year. Hope everyone enjoys, as this is going to be a pass over to the left-hand side. Pass down low to Kevin Durant. Durant waits. Pass. Three is good. That is a three-point shot by Bruce Brown. And we are underway. You can watch this game live on TNT. Marcus Smart, named yesterday your Defensive Player of the Year, passes it over to Al Horford underneath to Matt Tice. And then finds Jaylen Brown. He gets the ball taken away from him. There's a dogfight, and it's going to fall out of bounds. And I think it was Seth Curry who hit it last. So it should be Celtics ball. And there's Ime Udoka, first season head coach with the Celtics, and Stephen Nash, second-year head coach for the Brooklyn Nets. That's going to be hit out of bounds by Jason Tatum. 11 minutes. Game just getting underway. Durant fires it over to Brown. Bruce Brown will dish it over to the left-hand side. Seth Curry. Steph Curry's cousin. Goes in between the legs twice. Passes it to no man's land. Looking for Irving, and it looks like it's going to be Celtics basketball. Celtics now have it. Al Horford, pass down low to Jaylen Brown. Brown waits, working against Curry. Brown, pass back to Horford. Over to Marcus Smart for a three, and that bounces off the rim. Nets get it back. Kevin Durant works up the left-hand side. Passes it to a wide-open Brown. As the only basket so far, his layup misses, and it looked like Horford was there for the block. And now it looks like we may have a free throw coming up, and we do got our first batch of free throws. First free throw is good. Second one coming up. That's looking to make it 5-0 with this free throw. Brown has now scored all 5 of the points. Celtics coming off to a very slow start. Now Tice will have to inbound it to Marcus Smart. Smart dribbles up court between the legs. Pass to Jason Tatum. Tatum waits. Out to Brown in the paint. Waits, gets blocked. Ball pops up, and Kyrie Irving's got it. Irving fresh off his $50,000 fine after showing inappropriate actions in Game 1 to the Boston faithful. Irving now has it off the pass from Brown. Tice is there, tries to steal it away from him. Irving keeps the play alive. Curry finds Brown in the slot, and he scores, having all 7 of Brooklyn's points so far, and the Celtics have gone 2 minutes without any points as Smart finds Horford. That one's stolen. Irving to Durant. Durant lost possession, looking for Brown. Durant will try to score his first basket. Bounced off the rim. Brown back to Durant. Durant to Brown. And he goes in for the score. 9-0. What an abysmal start. I'm telling you, man, it's because I'm commentating. I swear. If I was not commentating this game right now, the Celtics would definitely be in a better spot than what they are. 9-0 Brooklyn. First commercial break. And hopefully we don't have too many commercial breaks. That would kind of stink. If we have a lot. Well, anyway, we'll take a look at some of the other NHL, MLB, NBA scores. Got a few soccer games on as well. Earlier today, we had a couple of early games, including one doubleheader between the Guardians and the White Sox. The Guardians scored 9 runs in the second inning. They led 10-0 at that point. Won the game 11-1 over the White Sox. The Brewers beat the Pirates 4-2. Phillies defeated the Rockies 9-6. The Dodgers beat the Braves 5-1, and the Padres defeated the Reds 6-0. And currently, the Guardians defeated the White Sox 2-1. The Orioles and Athletics are tied at 0 in the top of the fourth. Top of the third, Cardinals and Marlins tied at 0. Wow. Bottom of the first, 6-0. The Angels lead over the Astros. My goodness. Bottom of the second, Tigers lead the Yankees 1-0. Top of the second, Diamondbacks national scoreless. Top of the first in the Giants, Mets, and Red Sox Blue Jays games. Those games are tied at 0. Rays lead 5-0 over the Cubs in the second inning. And starting later tonight at 8:10, we have Twins Royals, and at 9:40, Rangers Mariners. At 8:30 on HL Network, we have Stars and Oilers, Capitals and Golden Knights at 10 o'clock. Same with Avalanche, Kraken, and Blackhawks, Coyotes. Starting at 8 o'clock tonight, Game 3 between the 76ers and the Raptors. And then we also have Game 2 between the Bulls and the Bucks right after this game on TNT. I can't even express how disappointed I am with the Celtics defense right now. You really thought they were going to come out way better than what they've come out so far. They are just not playing great right now, but maybe they can turn things around, though. I doubt it. It's only the first quarter, though. All right. Looks like we're heading at commercial break now. These commercial breaks are a little bit longer than expected. Reminds me of the NFL. Got a lot of commercial breaks, and they're going to be about 2.5 to 3 minutes each, which I guess kind of sucks. But the good news is you do have just one halftime, which you'll spend that time recapping all the sports news from this week. So we'll definitely have some topics to talk about during the halftime show. So 9-0, ready to begin, 9:27 to go in the first quarter. Celtics still looking for their first basket at home court. That wasn't an issue in game one. It was Boston who was up to a 15-point lead earlier on before blowing it and eventually winning in the end. And Brown comes in and gets fouled by Curry. And I think that might penalize Andre Drummond here. Take a look again here on the replay. Brown went on in. He fell down. And, Curry didn't even touch Brown. And they blew the whistle. That was not a good call there. Brown dished it over to Tice. And then finds Tatum. Back to Tice. And his second go-around with the Celtics. He scores the 2. Boston's finally on the board. Acquired him from the Bulls at the deadline this year. Kyrie Irving, who I'm sure is getting a swarm of boos right now at the Garden, goes on in. Tice tries to steal. Irving takes a tough shot, bounced off the rim, and Drummond falls down. Tice doesn't like the call. He's going to get the foul. And looks like since it's underneath the basket, I would imagine that is going to be a free throw for Drummond. It will not be. Inbounded by Irving. Drummond gets it back. The former Piston and Miami Heat, if I'm not mistaken, finds Durant, shoots, scores. 11-2. Back to 9-point deficit. Jason Tatum backs up. Tatum, spin move. Working around Brown and shooting well out of bounds. Good coverage there by Brooklyn. Take a look again here on the replay. Kevin Durant, nice little jump shot over Brown and Tice. Works to perfection there. Celtics inbound. Brown finds Tice, and he shoots it way wide to the left-hand side. Durant finds Curry. Warriors up 2-0 over the Nuggets regarding Steph Curry. Steph loses it there. Brown to Tice to Tatum to Tice and got the layup. And that was actually Horford who scored. 11-4. Al Horford, another Celtic on his second go around with the team. Able to get the basket there. Good pass from Tatum. Able to beat Durant. And Horford gets in front of Brown and gets the layup. Horford scored 20 points in game one. He also had 15 rebounds. That was the most in the playoffs since 2015. 8 for 13 shooting. And he's going to miss the free throw. Bounced off the rim and out. And here comes Brooklyn. Kyrie Irving's still pointless so far. Passes it to Drummond. Andre Drummond tries to find Irving. It was a misput. And Smart finds Tice to Tatum, trying to go for the dunk. And Drummond was all over him. Durant loses the ball. Horford steals. Up ahead to Smart. Smart finds Tatum in the paint. And he gets run over by Curry. And that's going to be a free throw for the Celtics. Wow. Curry just running over Jason Tatum like he's Derrick Henry. Give me a break on that one. In hockey, they call that charging. Look at this. Wow. Didn't even let Tatum get the shot off. Curry takes him down. What a steal by Horford. Great pass by Smart. And Curry just all over Tatum, not allowing him to get the shot off. 7:38 to go. We are going to get the free throw. This is Mike Zarensky's in the crowd. Never heard of him. Last time the Brooklyn Nets made the NBA Finals was in 2003 when they were located in New Jersey. They lost to the Spurs that year. Last time Celtics were in the NBA Finals, they beat the Lakers in 2008. And the play is under review. I don't know what there is to review. Tatum was clearly interfered with. We should be getting 2 free throws. Curry clearly getting in the way of Tatum. And if they call this anything else but that, I think the Celtics are going to be in for a rough night, not only with their opponent, but the official as well. Monty McCutcheon's explaining it right now. He's the VSP for head of the referee development and training. I mean, again, if you don't call that a foul, I don't know what you can or can't call a foul. Clearly, Curry touches Tatum before he can even get the shot off. Again, I don't really know what there is to review or challenge. Tatum now looks like he is lining up for the free throw. He had 31 points in game one. 10 for 12 on the free throws, 9 for 18 field goals. Takes first shot, makes it. Making 11-5, and now second shot's coming up. Tatum will make the second one. And will he had a third attempt? Well, it was in the paint, so that should mean it's 2. And yes, it is. The Celtics will inbound. Brown to Tatum. Tatum works on in. Goes in the paint. Lost possession. Who touched it last? That is the question there. And it looks like the Celtics touched it last. Actually, the other way around. Nets touched it last. Celtics inbound. Tatum goes on into the paint. Gets the layup and missed it. Irving finds Brown. Brown to Kyrie Irving. Scored 39 points in game one. That was the most by anybody in the game. Irving lost possession, and it'll be Celtics ball. Horford to inbound. Good coverage there from Tatum. Let's take a look again here on the replay. Marcus Smart also all over him. Pass to Brown. That's out of play. Durant keeps it in play. Now here comes Brown. Brown working against Horford. The pass to Kyrie Irving. Jump shot. And he gets the two. So Kyrie's on the board, to the displeasure of Celtics fans. Jaylen Brown back over to Tice. To Smart. Marcus Smart fakes a three. Down low to Tyson. He goes in for the jam. Making it a 5-point game. And now Brooklyn moves up the other way with Durant. Durant passes it to Drummond. Wide open three for Brown, and he nails it. Back to 8. Celtics bring it up the other way. Brown waits. Horford. Brown again. Irving covering him. Turnaround shot. Back over to Tatum. Tatum fakes a three. Takes a shot. That one's going to bounce off the rim, and Durant is there. No problem. Durant back over to Irving. Irving to Durant. Durant fakes the three, and he got hit by Tatum, and it looks like Nets will get either obviously a free throw or a inbound, and Tice is arguing with the official. Tice now heading to the Celtics bench. Irving inbounds for Drummond. Drummond down low to Durant, and he looked like he was going to get the shot, but he is blocked by Grant Williams. Well, there you go. Grant Williams, what a block on Durant. They might call this for goalkeeping, though. Oh, they very well could. In fact, they're probably going to. It was a good effort. But Durant will take the free throws, and he makes the first one. My original prediction was Celtics win in 6, but that could very well vary on what occurs tonight. Durant nails the second shot. 18-8. Deficit now 10 for the Brooklyn. Biggest lead of the game thus far. Brown takes a shot. I think he might have pushed off the net. And the play is blown dead. 5:48 to go in this first quarter. And now Jaylen Brown's talking it over with Kessler Edwards, who was signed to a contract to make the playoffs. As this pass to Horford, and he scores off the jump shot, 18-10. Irving waiting, pass down low to Drummond. Andre Drummond, to Durant, stays in play. Pass back to Curry. He takes the three, and he nails it. 21-10, Brooklyn on top, and no timeout here from the Celtics. Pass down low. Curry all over Jaylen Brown. He passes. 3-point shot. Bounced off the rim. It was Derek White, the other man coming from the Bulls during the deadline, taking the shot. And Durant almost scored falling down. Does not. And that'll be a foul against the Celtics. What a horrible game this has been for the Celtics. Granted, it is only an 11-point difference, obviously more than manageable to come back from at this point in the game, but I mean, you kind of sense with the Suns losing to the Pelicans and the Timberwolves losing to the Grizzlies last night, you kind of sense the teams that had the 1-0 lead. Only Miami's gone up 2-0, and Philadelphia. Those are the only two teams that have gone up 2-0 so far. Durant makes the first free throw, and the second as well, putting 23 on the board. Horford dishes it over to the left-hand side, dribbling up court. White waits, down low to Brown. Jaylen Brown waiting. Oh, nice move! Crashes to the rim and scores without a foul. What a shot by Brown. Will power his way through. Irving now has it. Kyrie Irving waits. Back over to Durant. Durant to Curry. Curry. Back over to Durant. Bounced off his fingertips. And that'll kill off a lot of time. And now whistle is blown, as they only had 6 seconds left on the shot clock. Let's take a look back at that Brown play. Just throws it in the rim, basically. Fantastic shot. 2-on-1. Smart. Well, Brown gets taken down. I can't miscall there. Kessler Edwards, the guilty party. And so Boston now down by 11 will get another 2 free throws here. Jaylen Brown out to take him in game 1. He 9 for 19 in the field goals, 4 steals, 2 blocks, 19 points. Misses the first one. Bounced that one off the rim. Or 12 to go, first quarter. Brown take the second shot. So 23-13. Irving dribbling to the right. Now tries to cut up the middle. Irving fade away. Bounced off the rim. Marcus Smart over to Brown. Jaylen Brown's going to wait. Oh, in between the legs 3 times. Finds Horford. Finds Tatum. He gets taken out. And that'll be a penalty. White was the intended target, not Tatum. And that'll be a foul against the Nets. Jay Martinez singles, leading to a Rafael Devers run. 1-0 Red Sox over the Blue Jays. Derek White, for the free throw, makes the first one. Now White ready to attempt the second shot to put it in. 15, and he missed it. In and out. It's up to Evil the Hope. Thanks for stopping by as always. Yes, I am having a blessed day. Today's going pretty good. Hope you're having a great day as well, and hope everyone is enjoying the broadcast so far. Game 2, Nets up 23-14 over the Celtics. 3.5 to go first quarter. Durant working against White, takes the shot, and I think they're going to call a foul on White. May have put his hands on Durant there. Let's take a look again on the replay here. Oh, yeah. Timberwolves losing. Yesterday wasn't good for you guys, but you guys won game 1. You kind of like what the Pelicans did with the Suns. You severe underdogs, at least you're able to only trail by 1, or rather the series is tied at 1 heading into game 3. That's important. That's basically all you could ask for at this point, because basically when you're the 8th seed and you're down 2-0, that's a death sentence. I'd hate to be the Hawks right now. I don't think they're going to win a game. Celtics have yet to have a lead. They now trail by 10 as Durant comes back up to the free throw line. 7 points. He's 5 for 5 so far. And now 6 for 6. Set up ahead. Tatum works his way up court. Tatum between the legs. And take it to the right-hand side. Pass it back. Peyton Pritchard. Back over to White. And he gets fouled on his way in. And by the way, Irving is now heading to the locker room. 3:09 to go, and let's see what Brooklyn can do as Irving heads to the locker room. 25-14, 3:09 to go, first quarter. Yeah, true. The next two games are at Minnesota, so we'll see what happens there. I think they're gonna split again, and then Grizzlies win 5-6. Kind of hope I'm wrong because I'm cheering for the Timberwolves to win that, but I don't know if they will. Kyrie hurt? Maybe his ego's hurt. Yeah, it seems like Kyrie was injured. I don't know what the deal was. On Ramel Tapia, 2-run shot. Blue Jays take the 2-1 lead over the Red Sox. Well, there you go. So surprise no one, the Red Sox cannot seem to keep the lead. Okay, he's heading to the locker room. And right now, according to Twitter, it's unclear as to why Kyrie was sent to the locker room. All right. Harry's a humble guy. Oh, sure. I'm sure he is a humble guy. That's in the business when it comes to being a professional on and off the court. Of course. He's right up there with some of the most humble players in the game like Dirk Nowitzki and Steph Curry. I know Dirk's retired, but you never heard anything from him off the court. Or Giannis, I guess, would be a better example. Curry's another one you don't hear much of off the field. Like you might hate Curry on the court, but when he's off the court, you don't really hear Curry saying much. He's a pretty humble, down to earth guy. I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of Kyrie the person, or rather Steph Curry the person, or I am tripping over my words here. Steph Curry, the player, but I am a fan of Steph Curry, the person, because he seems like a pretty nice guy. Kyrie Irving, I could care less for either or. He's not a good player, he's a good player. I just don't respect him as a player, and definitely don't respect him off the court either. No, I don't. Come to think of it, he might actually be my least favorite NBA player. I'm trying to think if I dislike anyone more. I don't know if I do. I really don't think I do. Other than maybe Ben Simmons. I don't know. I don't like Ben Simmons either because he's just a whiner. Play. Oh, and by the way, reportedly, in quotation marks, Ben Simmons is projected to play in game 4. Are you gonna believe that? I don't believe that. I don't think Ben Simmons is coming back this season as White hits the free throw, making it 25-15. But I just don't like Simmons because he's just a baby who doesn't want to play and can't take heat from the media. Kyrie could take the heat from the media. He just acts like a baby. He just came back out onto the court. He's not wearing his jersey. So he's repping the Nets t-shirt on the bench right now. Oh, I'll give you a status on what's up with Irving whenever I can as Brown. 2 seconds left on the shot clock. Floats one up, no good. Robert Williams tries to take it away and out of bounds. That's going to be Celtics ball. Hit out of bounds by Nick Claxton. And Irving is eating a banana on the bench right now. I have no idea what's going on there. White passes it down low to Tatum. Tatum shot. He bounced it off the rim. Brown gets it back, goes in between the legs, works up court against Robert Williams. Or rather, Grant Williams. Robert Williams still inactive. That jump shot by Durant's good. 27-16. Right up ahead. Tatum spins and does not score. Well, 9 to go first quarter. Celtics to in play it with White underneath. Finds a man, missed the shot. Williams gets the rebound. It's no good. And Durant is gasping for air after that shot. I think Grant Williams is going to get 2 free throws here. So this is a hard life being a professional NBA player. Oh, exactly. He's playing all 82 games and then some. No, he demands to get paid for sitting out. But he's turning into Antonio Brown. Way less cancerous, but in terms of his logical thinking, he's going down the Antonio Brown route. I demand to be paid even though I don't play. Well, play. Unless you have a severe injury you simply cannot play through. Dude, I got nothing else to tell you other than play and try. 27-18 the score now after White nails back-to-back free throws. Durant waiting and back over. Jump shot for 2, in and out. Oh, in! It looked like it was going in and out, but it is in. Patty Mills scoring for the Nets. And Tatum getting hugged by Brown, no call. Horford working against Durant, takes a shot. That one's blocked, and the Nets will bring it up ahead. Here's a shot, score. Is it Gordon Dragic who scored? It is. Dragic was waived by the Spurs, and then the Nets picked him up in free agency. And he'll make the score 31-18, now 32. After making the free throw. And I want millions for practice to play and keep a bench. Yeah, I know. Warm. Yep, bench warmer, exactly. He's like, I demand money from Philadelphia. For what? No idea. Bouchard misses. Grant comes up the other way. I'm telling you, man, it's because I'm commentating right now. That's why the Celtics are playing so bad. And it's driving me nuts. I'm very disappointed right now. I was like really looking forward to this broadcast. Probably my most anticipated broadcast this week, and the Celtics are just letting me down here. As White passes it down low to Tatum. What? Still got plenty of time. Bouchard finds Horford. Grant Williams a 3. Green light. 32-21. 35 seconds in counting first quarter. Dragic goes on in, tries to find the man, and couldn't go in for the dunk was Claxton. And we may have a foul against the Celtics. Thoughts on Desmond Bane? That's a good question. Who is Desmond Bane? Oh, he plays on the Grizzlies. I honestly can't tell you much. I'm not too familiar with that name. The only player who can really give you input on the Timberwolves is probably J.A. Morant, because that free throw's good. See, average 18.2 points per game this year, 2.7 assists, and 4.4 rebounds. Oh, that's not bad. In his second year, he's certainly not terrible. Desmond Bane. We'll probably have a good series. Claxton misses the free throw. 31-20 or 33-21 remains to score. Oh, I can give you my thoughts on Deebo Samuel. I'll go in a whole Deebo Samuel rant in just a minute. As Williams drains another 3. 33-24, 20 seconds left. Yeah, wait till the commercial break to talk about Deebo Samuel. That is obnoxious what Deebo Samuel is doing, though. As Durant steps back. 5 seconds left on the play clock. Durant Finds a man. Good pass from Dragic over to Brown. Time's going to expire. Williams with the block. There you go. Celtics gaining just a little bit of momentum. Heading into the second, they will get the ball also. 33-24, Brooklyn leads at the end of one. All right. Yeah, so my thoughts on Deebo Samuel requesting a trade for the 49ers. I'm going to tell you what. He is the Kyler Murray of wide receivers, okay? And I don't mean that to necessarily knock on him per se, but you don't have one Pro Bowl year, and that one Pro Bowl year just so happens to be the year before your contract expires. And you have the damn guts to walk into that office and say, you know what? You need to pay me $30 million a year, or I am requesting a trade. That is absolute garbage. Selfish, just selfish individual. Debo's trying to cover it up, saying it's not real. Maybe it isn't. I hope it isn't. Because if Samuel is actually requesting a trade, man, absolutely 100% lost my respect as a player. Maybe not as an individual. He seems like a pretty nice guy, but as a player, nope, lost my respect for him. Think of how players becoming too demanding? Yep, I do. Absolutely. Let's be real. Deebo Samuel and AJ Brown, do they deserve to be getting paid just as much as someone like Devontae Adams or DeAndre Hopkins? You better drug test them both, because I don't even think AJ Brown is a top 10 receiver. Deebo Samuel certainly is, but man, I like the humble guys. Like what Cooper Kupp's saying. Like Cooper Kupp's just like, man, like I'm just trying to continue to, I'm trying to win another Super Bowl. I'm just trying to do what's best for myself and the Rams. Like I'm already making millions of dollars. I already know I'm one of the best receivers in the league. If they want to re-sign me, cool. I'm not going to demand money from them. Like that's why I like Cooper Kupp. He's down to earth. He's like, yeah, exactly. He's just like, whatever. I know I'm a top receiver. I'm not going to demand money. And he also knows like the Rams are like on the verge of just exploding the cap, but that's neither here nor there. Kupp's a smart man. Deebo Samuel is not a smart man. Not at all. I mean, you can demand money, sure, but like, what are you going to do? Sit out next year if they don't re-sign you or trade you? Like, that's stupid. I think that's really stupid. Antonio Brown can become a Jaguar. Julio Jones is still a free agent. Why don't the Jaguars sign Julio Jones? That would be nice. That would never happen in a million years because they just wouldn't do it. But yeah, kind of surprised Julio Jones hasn't been signed yet. I thought he was going to be signed like immediately. I thought he was going to go to the Patriots for a long time, and then they trade for Devontae Parker. So I don't know. And I thought, oh, he could go to the Raiders. That would be a good option. And then they get Devontae Adams. I have no idea who's going to sign Julio Jones. I think Antonio Brown might as well retire at this point. He's not coming back. But yeah, Deebo also doesn't like how he's utilized as a player. Well, tell him don't use him as a running back. I don't know what else to tell you. Smart. We'll bring it up as we begin the second quarter. Deebo could be a New York Jet. No star receivers going to the Jets. I can assure you that. Williams drains another three. Oh, Grant Williams, he's on a roll. Back-to-back threes. Durant on the bench, and the Celtics are gaining just a little bit of momentum here. Now shooting 3 for 8 past the line. Brown stepping back, looking for a three. Passing down low. Kyrie Irving is back out on the floor. Passes it back. Dragic a three. That bounced off the rim. Tice steals. Celtics are moving up the other way again. Jason Tatum comes on in. Works around Brown. And he's pushed out of bounds by a Brooklyn player. But it means Brooklyn will get possession. Now here comes Irving from midcourt. Irving. Nice move. Pass down low. Back over to Irving. Irving. Oh, beautiful move around Pritchard and Williams and scoring his second basket of the game. Kyrie Irving. He's got 4. Still being outscored by Grant Williams, but that will change in due time. Smart to Tice. As Williams open, doesn't pass it to him, passes it to a covered Tatum instead. I don't know what the thought process there was. And 25 to go, second quarter. Looks like we're going to get a tip off. Oh, never mind. In played. Pritchard to Tatum to Tice. And he scores. 6-point deficit, 35-29. Irving spins. Goes on in and Tatum, or rather Smart, kicked the ball away from him. Smart, I think, arguing with the officials a little bit. Let's take a look at. Looks like Marcus Smart handed Defensive Player of the Year before the game. And what a moment that is for him as Dragic scores 37-29. So the Celtics are so close, but then yet they pull away so far. They can't really maintain like staying behind by 3 or 5 as Tatum almost got a layup. The crowd wants a call. They're not going to get one. And that Brooklyn net gets run over. That's a 3 by Curry. 40-29. Back to 11. You see, that's what I'm talking about. The Celtics, they could be trailing by 6. You think they're going to start building momentum. And then boom, just like that, they're trailing by 11 again. And I can kind of understand why the crowd wanted a call. A foul against Brooklyn. They didn't get it. And Seth Curry buries it. 40-29. And we will not head to commercial break. And Smart almost got pickpocketed by Curry. Smart dishes it. Jaylen Brown. Brown cuts on in. Pass to Tice. And he gets an easy basket. Off the backboard and in. Celtics cut the lead down to 9 again. Dragic comes on in between the legs. Smart. Covering him. Pass to Drummond. Lost possession. Gets it back. Gets held by Williams. Well, you can't do that. And that will be a foul against Grant Williams. Drummond misses the first free throw. Take a look back at the pregame. Marcus Smart entering in. Nice little green and black with a DPO, Defensive Player of the Year jacket. As he entered into the TD Garden today. That looks nice. He is the second point guard to win the award since Gary Payton did so with the Supersonics back in the 95-96 season. And Payton is in attendance tonight as the second free throw by Drummond's good. 41-31. Tatum moves up the right-hand side. Now cuts up the middle. Passes it to Smart. Smart fakes the 2. Back over to Tatum. He has Brown wide open. Passes it to a wide open Smart. And he shoots a brick. Curry up the other way. 2-on-1. What a dunk by Brown. Off the feed from Curry and 12-point deficit. Celtics playing lousy defense there, and the Nets capitalize on probably the best dunk of the game we've seen so far. Smart waits, goes on in, loses possession. It bounces off of Tice's fingertips and Brooklyn ball. Take a look at that. Good lead-up pass by Drummond. Curry got around Tatum, and boy, Jaylen Brown couldn't do nothing about it. Pass down low, Drummond. Working against Tice. Back over to Curry. Curry goes in between the legs, takes a shot, pretty far distance, and he missed. Tice finds Brown. Brown, between the legs twice. Fadeaway three, not even close. Bounced it off the rim, and now Kyrie Irving sends it up ahead of Curry. Curry waiting. Curry back over to Durant, working against Tatum. Finds Curry. Now pass to Brown. Brown's been the best net tonight. Misses that shot. Kyrie on the rebound. Gets points number 6. 45-31. Brooklyn staying ahead. And I do not understand how the Celtics came out so flat. Kyrie Irving scoring. Third 2-pointer of the game. 31-45. The Nets lead. The Blue Jays are now beating the Red Sox 5-1. Awful day for sports fans in Boston. Although last night they got to see the Bruins win a crazy game over the Blues. And the Red Sox did beat the Blue Jays 2-1. All right, other MLB scores right now. The Guardians up 2-1 over the White Sox. The Orioles up 1-0 over the Athletics. Marlins and Cardinals tied at 0. Angels still up 6-0 over the Astros, top of the 4th. Yankees beating the Tigers at the bottom of the 4th. And we're actually the Nationals 4-0 top of the 3rd. Same thing with Giants leading the Mets. 5-1 Blue Jays, like I mentioned, in the bottom of the 2nd. Top of the 4th, Rays beating the Cubs 5-2. Starting in the NHL in about a half hour, we have Stars Oilers, then 3 10 o'clock games on starting at puck drop. And again, after the Celtics Nets game on TNT, you can go watch Bulls and Bucks, 76ers Raptors on NBA Network. Thoughts on Jaguars first pick in the draft? If they don't draft Hutchinson, Thibodeau, or that lineman out of Alabama, I'm going to be extremely disappointed and frustrated. Will you guys be getting a draft broadcast? Yeah, I know. It's next Tuesday. Honestly, I'm not really looking forward to the draft this year. So, I think what I'm going to do is just react to the Jaguar pick. I don't know. I was thinking maybe I'll do a live stream for the first 5 picks, but I don't know. We'll see. You don't think a receiver? Well, the Jaguars can draft a receiver, sure. At number 1, I would go ballistic if they drafted a receiver at number 1. They draft a receiver with their 3rd round pick. I would be chill with that. Nah, but they got Kirk to replace Chark. I think Marvin Jones is gone, and again, Jacksonville could get a veteran receiver in free agency, but they probably won't. And they're throwing a lot of money at Zay Jones, which people think Christian Kirk's contract's bad. You haven't even seen Zay Jones's contract, man. That contract is awful. Trading back. I wouldn't be opposed to trading back, although I do want Aiden Hutchinson, though. I really do. But at the same time, the Jaguars don't really need a pass rusher right now. So if they were to trade back and get a haul of first-round picks, that would be sick. All right. Also on this date, Fenway Park opened. Random information about April 20th, that was 1912. Anyway, ready to get this game back underway. Tatum takes it in past center court. Tatum pass. Smart fakes the shot and gets hit by Drummond. Smart will go up for the free throw line. I should also mention about that Oilers Stars game starting at 8:30. If he starts to beat the Oilers in regulation, the Flames are going to win the Pacific Division. Avalanche already locked up the Central, and then you'll see a top 2 seeds from the West. Smart has 1 point so far. Missed the second free throw, and Drummond hit out of bounds. So it will be Celtics ball again. Smart will go in for the inbound. Pass to Tice or to Tatum. Tatum to Tice. Pass. Smart. 3. Bang! Marcus Smart drains a rare 3, and it's 45-35. Brooklyn's still in front. It's probably the most exciting Celtic shot we've seen so far. Brown comes on in, and he gets interfered with and throws it out of play. Celtics come on in, and getting the layup is Smart. Smart's cooking it up now. He has 6 straight Celtics points. 45-37, and it looks like Brooklyn's going to burn a timeout. Let's take a look at Smart working against Drummond. What a shot it was. 6:34 to go. Second quarter. Don't go anywhere. Game's getting close. Celtics kind of getting that momentum back. And we will see you shortly. All right, back in action at the TD Garden. 6:34 to go, second quarter. Nets deficit is now 8. Durant's jump shot is no good. Rebound's also no good. Drummond in the paint gets the dunk over Tice. And it's back to a 10-point game. We report that a high school kid has been paid $8 million to play football for a specific college. $8 million. Man, why would you even play football after that? Just take the $8 million, retire happily. If that's the case, that's way too much money, but good for them, I guess. Marcus Smart, three-pointer, no good. Kevin Durant sends it up the middle. Durant works against Tatum. Drummond blocks him, and we got foul. Take a look at that Drummond dunk. Drummond down low to Durant. Finds, Drummond was at another dunk. But it was blocked, and now, what's the deal? 5:35 to go. I think the Brooklyn's going to get some free throws in here. Celtics will give up possession. How will that break future NFL contracts getting paid that much early? I mean, NFL contracts are already absurd. Like we talk about Tebow Samuel getting paid like $100 million or whatever. Not that much, but getting paid like $70 million total, which is like ridiculous. I mean, once Mahomes signed that $500 million deal, dude, forget it. That's when all the contracts started to break loose. Like that's when it was just boom. Every football player can get paid now. And dude, I know Lamar Jackson hasn't sent anything yet. He's gonna need a payday soon, as that one is no good. Grant Williams with a good attempt. I mean, but Lamar's gonna be asking for like $200 million, and is a player worth $200 million? Like, other than Tom Brady and Patrick Mahomes, at least in the NFL, and like maybe Aaron Donald, I can't say there's a player worth $200 million. Like, I think Josh Allen's making $250 million. It's like, yes, is Josh Allen like the third best quarterback in the league right now? Yes, he is, but is he worth that much? No, he's not. And I will stand by that until he wins a Super Bowl. Josh Allen's a great quarterback. I'm not going to knock on him. But last offseason when he signed that huge deal, I thought that was a mistake by Buffalo. And unless they win a Super Bowl, I'm going to think that way. I'm sorry. I'm one who needs to see results other than a couple of wild card wins. Not going to deny Josh Allen's talent, though. I think he's probably going to be the front runner for MVP next year, heading into week 1 as Dragic scores, making it 51-39. Mahomes can barely feed his family. Yeah. Tell me about it. Jaylen Brown spins and misses a dunk, but it doesn't matter because the whistle blew anyway. All right. 51-39 still score, and we have 4:20 left in the second quarter. 4:20 on 4:20. but there will not be any 420 activity during this broadcast. I can assure you that much. Marcus Smart sends it up ahead. Has center court. Yeah, I know. I'm pulling deep in the bag of tricks in the Fletcher Sports Zone comedy book. Grant Williams passes it back. Jaylen Brown's three. That wasn't a great shot. Williams gets it back. Or a Horford. He takes a three. Misses, and Tatum goes in for the Superman dunk and misses. And that's going to be Brooklyn ball. The Nets have led the whole way through. Celtics came back. Well, can they come back? I'm not sure. The Nets came back from a huge deficit in game one as there's Dragic scoring another two. Former Miami Heat. Marcus Smart. Goes with that. 3.5 to go. Smart. Over to Williams. Horford. Goes on in. Fakes the layup. Passes to Smart. Deep three. Bounced off the rim. Horford's rebound. Score. 53-41. There we go. Excited you about getting into broadcasting? Oh my God. I've been wanting to be a sports broadcaster since I was 9 years old. And I've been doing it online for the past 3 years. I just feel like I'm ready to, when I go to college next year, I'm just kind of ready to improve on that. Kind of, like improve what I already know, have the professionals like try to critique me and whatnot. Hopefully, get some internships, hopefully some paid positions, and, just hopefully the beginning of a career in sports broadcasting. If I work for ESPN one day, that's great. If I work for just the Boston sports stations, that's great. I'm a very humble, down-to-earth guy. I just, want to make it in the career of sports broadcasting, whether that's a commentator or analyst, is Dragic. It's another shot. He's on a roll right now. But yeah, no, I'm wicked excited for that. As Brown passes to Horford, he banks that one off the rim, and Dragic steals again. Gordon Dragic's having himself a corner. He scores another one. 57-42. This guy's on a roll. Tatum goes on in, and that one, I think, was punched out of bounds by a Brooklyn player. That shot is good by Jaylen Brown, so 44 on the board. Here's a shot. That one's no good. Horford gets the rebound, and that's no good. And the collision between Tice and Dragic. Both men helped up, and Dragic wants a foul, but he ain't going to get one. Oh, you need me on the Pat McAfee show? I do have my McAfee hoodie. I can always wear that. Nah, Pat McAfee wouldn't have me on his show, though. I'm like way too unpopular for that. If he said no to Tom Grossi, he's going to say no to me. I'm going to put it to you that way. Tice shoots that one in note. Score remains 57-44. Daniel Tice trying to get point number 9 here and make it 12-point game. He will do so. Kevin Durant. Shoots a 3 and nails it from downtown. 60-45. Smart over to Tatum. Tatum lost possession. And now the Nets will bring it up ahead. Kevin Durant. Durant comes on in. Durant, another nice shot. He's got the last 5 Brooklyn points. 62-45, and it's looking like it's going to be a rout here for quite a while. The Nets lead is almost 20. Horford's blast. He scores. 3-pointer. 62-48. And I guess just trying to keep it to whatever deficit they can now, trying to not fall behind any more than they already have. Oh yeah, maybe I'd work there. Sucks I don't know him. That's probably not going to happen. Here's a pass. Tatum goes on in for the slam dunk. So 62-50. It is now 12. Dragic goes on in. Nice move against Tice. Passes back to Durant. That's back to Irving. Irving fakes. Jump shot. He bounces it off the rim. An internship there? Maybe. There's Tatum's three. That's good. 62-53. Austin's cutting the deficit to 9 now. Really starting to gain momentum here late in this quarter. Durant comes on in, gives it up almost. Irving finds Dragic a three. He is incredible. They make it a 12-point game again. Marcus Smart weaves his way through center. Passes it to Jaylen Brown. Brown walks on in and scores. 55-65. Brooklyn in front by 10. Yeah, I don't know if I get an internship at Pat McAfee attending a Massachusetts college, but maybe. Durant's going to take this down to the clock. 4 seconds. Durant to Dragic. He's going to try drain another three. That one bounced off the rim. Tice is just going to lob it up. He ain't going to make it. And it's 65-55. Brooklyn has led the entire way. Austin Faithful not been happy about that. I'll tell you that much. All right. So we are in halftime. Real quick, I'm probably going to take a longer break than usual during this halftime. But before we do got to recap the sports news because I am a man of my word. Make sure you go follow Fletcher Sports Zone 2 for daily sports news. We're just going to go over the stuff that I basically posted since Monday to now. And I'm not going to go over everything, but I will go over some stuff. I've already talked about this. I think Deebo Samuel and A.J. Brown, it's absolutely ridiculous why they're demanding so much money. Kind of a different story with Terry McLaurin because, well, he's never had a good quarterback. So, I don't know. McLaurin's the most humble out of the three, causing the less drama, but all three should just, I don't know. I don't respect missing out camp because they want to get paid. Yeah, you're good, but you're already making enough money. Bears signed tight end James O'Shaughnessy to a 1-year deal out of Kraken. Added former NFL running back Marshawn Lynch and song artist Macklemore as minority owners. That's pretty cool for the city of Seattle. And again, here's another issue of an overpayment when they didn't need to overpay anybody. The Browns re-signed Pro Bowl cornerback Denzel Ward, 5-year, $100.5 million. $71 million guaranteed. All right. Here's my thing about Denzel Ward. Okay. Great cornerback. Absolutely great cornerback. I gotta be real with you though. Is he the highest paid cornerback in all of the NFL? Ward is a top, 6 corner in the league? Should he be paid somewhere in the top 6? Absolutely. The thing is, he's top 6, not top 1. And the fact the Browns have invested over 300 million in Watson and Ward, and who's the other guy they signed? Yeah, they've invested like over 300 million in free agency this year. Not to mention, they still have to pay Kareem Hunt and Nick Chubb and Myles Garrett and a lot of other guys on that defense who are pretty good. I just don't get it. But Ward deserved a pay raise. I'm not saying he doesn't, but to literally be paid more than Jalen Ramsey or Jari Alexander, I think is absolutely blasphemous. That's just my opinion. We're gonna get dance too. I think Justin Jefferson's gonna be pretty humble when he asks for his contract. Yeah, I mean, Scary McLaurin. I mean, Terry McLaurin's very good. If the Vikings were to move on from Adam Thielen, maybe they could acquire him. If they don't, definitely not. But we'll see. Ravens released Miles Boykin. I'll get more to that in a little bit. Pitchers Tony Watson and Jake Arrieta retired on Monday. Mark Smart won the Defensive Player of the Year. You already know about that. Mavericks won. Then we go on to yesterday's news. Braves DFA'd pitcher Sean Newcomb. Kyrie Irving fined $50K. I've already gone over that. Rockies re-signed pitcher Kyle Freeland, 5 years, $64.5 million. Yeah, that's a pretty good re-signing. The Rockies are weird. They're not really trying to compete, yet they're a surprise team. They got rid of Arenado last year. They didn't even bother trying to re-sign Trevor Story, yet they bring in Chris Bryant, and now they re-sign their best pitcher to a 5-year deal. I don't know what the deal is with the Rockies here, but they're kind of contending while trying to not contend. I don't get it. All right, so, yeah, Boykin was released by the Ravens, claimed by the Steelers on waivers. Probably going to be the wide receiver 3. They obviously lost Juju. James Washington is still in free agency, or he signed with the Cowboys, one of the two. I don't exactly remember. I think Washington's still a free agent. So now you're stuck with Claypool. Oh, I'm trying to remember the Steelers wide receiver core off the top of my head. Now you're stuck with Claypool, Gunnar Olszewski, Boykin, and there's another dude I'm definitely forgetting. Oh my god. Who is it? It's not Smith-Schuster. He's on the Chiefs. My brain's not working. I only had like 4 hours of sleep last night. No excuse, but I have to look it up. I might have to. Didn't they sign someone, the Steelers? Oh, why am I blanking on that? I literally knew it until like 5 seconds ago. Deontay Johnson. Oh my goodness. I was blanking hard. Yep, Deontay Johnson's still there, thankfully. I don't know what to tell you, man. Boykin's probably going to be the wide receiver 4, maybe 3, because Olszewski is a good return guy, but we'll see what happens there. Vikings, it's like the Vikings competitive rebuild. Yeah, exactly. Vikings are a team that doesn't want to rebuild. They will just finish with 6 wins, and that'll be considered a rebuilding year. Rangers DFA Greg Holland after 5 games this season. Greg Holland was a great pitcher on the Royals back in the day. The Pelicans defeated the Suns in game 2. And, of course, Deebo Samuel requesting the trade. There's been no other news besides the Samuel trade request. I'm going to kind of check now if there's anything else I should add on, but it doesn't seem like there's anything else I need to post right now. All right. No other news in hockey. Let's check football. Doesn't look like there's any news in football. Any news in baseball? Doesn't look like it. Because of DFA'd Matt Reynolds. Ooh, and here's some news. College news, so I won't be posting it, but Hall of Fame coach Jay Wright is retiring from Villanova. Well, there you go. Partying every night after your broadcasting job, you need to be used to it. Nah. I don't celebrate after every broadcast. The only time I like celebrate after a broadcast is when it's like the Bruins winning a playoff game or whatever. Like tonight, if the Celtics win, that'll be pretty cool, but I don't think they're going to. Maybe I'm wrong, though. Oh, apparently Shohei Ohtani has a no-hitter and ending into the fourth inning. We'll keep you updated on that. I play college ball? No, I'm not an athlete. What the hell? No, I'm not going to be. Granted, even though the college I'm going to is Division III sports, no. Definitely not playing no college ball, whether that's basketball, football, baseball. No, I mean, I could try to like be the punter for the football team, but no, just not my cup of tea. I was born to be a commentator. I knew from a young age I was not a good athlete, and yeah, I'm gonna just try to commentate as much games as I can on campus, basically. Yeah, fluffy QV moment. Yeah. I want the Vikings to draft me so I can replace Kirk Cousins in like 2027. Well, 2026 is when I graduate. So basically, you'd want that to happen. Yeah, it couldn't be worse than Sean Mannion. Exactly. It couldn't be worse than Sean Mannion or Kellen Mond or if Bortles ever signs with the Vikings. Dude, Sean Mannion's awful. I don't know why you literally don't sign Bortles instead of him. It's just ridiculous. You just get a better backup quarterback. Like Sean Mannion's not good. Well, I'm ready to head off for the rest of halftime. So sorry to bore you guys, but I will be tending some other issues. So I'll be back for the third quarter. Don't go anywhere. Celtics and Nets gonna get back underway. Nets leading the entire game so far, but Boston making it interesting. All right, everyone. The Celtics have just inbounded as the third quarter is underway. 65-55 your score. Brooklyn in front, but Brown with green light, and he bounced it off the rim. You like that, Kellen Mond? Yeah, he's not good. Never was a fan of him coming out of college. Anyway, tries to go on in for the dunk. That was Bruce Brown. He got blocked by Tice, and now Tice is arguing with the official. Let's take a look here. Tice wasn't even a swat. Brown let go of the basketball, and Tice touched him afterwards. So that'll be a penalty, or rather a foul, like in hockey. Free throws good, 66-55. I'd just like to inform you guys that tomorrow there will not be a broadcast. So I was thinking about doing Bruins Penguins tomorrow, but that will not happen. Horford inbounds it for Grant, or for Marcus Smart. And then maybe we got Friday broadcast. I'm not sure. Saturday will be USFL, and Sunday will be Talladega for all my NASCAR fans out there who have been waiting impatiently for my next NASCAR broadcast. You're going to get it this Sunday, I promise. As Al Horford bangs the three, 67-58. Celtics are staying within double digits, I guess, at this point. Durant works. Nice pass to Drummond, and the layup's no good. Jaylen Brown with speed up ahead. Brown passes it back. Horford, another wide open three. Passes it to Tyson and gets the two. 67-60. The Celtics are climbing back in this basketball game, though it has been primarily dominated by Brooklyn. Irving to Brown. Brown waits. Pass over to Seth Curry. He's had a few three-pointers today. Curry goes on in, bounce off the rim, and another no-go for the Nets. Tatum goes on in, pass, Smart three. That one's off the rim. He is the last person on the court I would have be taking three-pointers. And that's crucial. Irving got stolen. Irving gets it back, passes it to a wide open three-pointer for Seth Curry, and it's 70-60. Man, the Celtics were on a huge rush, and they let Marcus Smart take a three, and the bridge goes tumbling down there. Tatum gets fouled on his way to the basket, and that'll be a free throw. Will be two, in fact, as we take a look here at the replay. Irving, good setup to Seth Curry. Bam, no problem. 9:45 to go in this third quarter. Tatum at the free throw line will make the first shot. 70-61. And second one coming up for number 0. Tatum will make the second one also, making it an 8-point game. Irving slowly jog up court. Tatum's got 9 points, 2 for 9 on the field goal, so you want to see that a little bit higher. Here's Irving, goes in between the legs, passes it back. Curry, pass. Brown, nice pass to Curry. Curry has it back over to Kevin Durant. Durant takes a jump shot as the shooting clock expires. Missed it. Irving gets it back to Durant. That was pickpocketed. Jaylen Brown against Irving. He gets the layup. 6-point game. Jaylen Brown in front of Kyrie gets the layup after he pickpocketed Kevin Durant when he was facing the other direction, showing his back to Brown. That's a mistake. Easy layup for the shooting guard who claimed he was robbed of an All-Star game appearance this year. Celtics bench is fired up. Brown will get a free throw, and he will make the free throw. 9:11 to go. Third quarter is 70-65. Boston 20-8 run in the last 4.5 minutes. Irving Jaylen Brown, what a boring name. Well, he's coming up with the plays now as Seth Curry goes on in. Brown guarding him. The pass to Drummond connects, and he scores as Horford fell to the floor, and he is slow to get up, and Drummond's slow to get up as well. Oh, no. Drummond is up. Horford is not. Ooh, Horford fell on his left leg there as Drummond tried to score. It looks like both men are up. And Drummond will attempt a free throw. So we take a look again here on the replay. Horford was giving Drummond a piggyback ride, just shrugged off of Drummond, and he scores no problem. Nets will inbound. Irving to Curry. Down the middle is Drummond, and he will score again on Horford. Score will go up 72-65, Brooklyn. Take a look again here. One-on-one. Works against Horford, able to get the layup, no problem. And now we get a free throw. Drummond looking for a 4th point of the night. Smart. Waits. Pass to Tatum, and we get a whistle. Celtics will inbound with Tatum. Finds Brown. Brown goes on in, takes a jump shot, and bounced off the rim. That's a shot I wouldn't have took. Durant goes on in, fakes the pass, goes on in. Brown steals off the block. Jaylen Brown over to Tatum. Tatum goes around the man, and what a pass out to Horford! Amazing three off a tremendous assist by Tatum. They have come back from 12 down to make it a 4-point deficit. 72-68. Brooklyn's lead, it's decreasing. Oh, Jose Barrios hit Trevor Story in the face. Oh, man. Scary moment there at Fenway. Hopefully he's all right, man. Hate to see Trevor Story get hit like that. Your man on second, Kike Hernandez is actually at the plate. Bottom of the 4th. The Red Sox game started at 7? Well, both these games started at around 7. Celtics game is going to end probably an hour before the Red Sox game does. Probably wasn't going to broadcast tonight if the Celtics weren't on. All right. Still in commercial break here, man. Celtics making it a 4-point game after trailing literally the entire game. Always love when they make these games interesting. And I'll tell you what, really good team the Celtics are. I saw Brooklyn come back from a huge deficit in game 1. They come back from a huge deficit in game 2. And now we are looking at what should hopefully be a fantastic finish the rest of the way. Klay Thompson is apparently part of a Buffalo Wild Wings commercial. Oh, but those look so good. Is that Dorito flavored chicken wings? Wow. If so, I'm trying those. Those are probably like the spiciest things on the planet, though. I don't know, man. I want to try those. I might have to go to Buffalo Wild Wings sometime soon. All right, well, the game's back underway. Nets down by 4. Here is Drummond, or rather, Nets up by 4. Durant finds Brown. Back over to Kevin Durant. Durant's jump shot in front of Tatum. That bounced off the rim, and it looks like it went out of bounds against the Nets. Tice was hit, and Durant will come up for the free throw. Or rather, he'll get in position for Kyrie Irving to inbound. Durant working against Brown. Jaylen Brown steals. Tatum's wide open, easy dunk. 2-point game. Jason Tatum bangs it home. And there you go. 2-point game. They have come back. And they have made an interesting contest. Brooklyn will score on the other end. Seth Curry with a 3. 75-70. Curry with 14 points on the night. Marcus Smart waits. Passes it back to Brown. Brown goes on into the paint. Jump shot is blocked by Irving. And now we have, looks like foul against Brooklyn. You can really tell. Well, it looks like we're going to get a jump shot at the Celtics net. Brown will go up against Irving. And it looks like Brown was going to win the tip-off, and then Tatum got taken out. Brooklyn loses tonight. They may go to the finals. Maybe. It is only game 2 of the first round, but I would definitely say Brooklyn has a good chance of making the finals if they were to win this series. I think it's going to be either the Celtics, Nets, or Bucks coming out of the East. The Bulls, Raptors, and 76ers. I don't know. I don't think they're NBA Finals material. A lot of teams in the West have a shot at being in the finals too. You have the Suns and the Warriors. The Grizzlies, I don't know how far they're going to go, but they are the 2 seeds, so you got to give them credit where credit's due. Durant will hit the first of 2 free throws. Durant will now aim for point 17. He will get 77-70. Jaylen Brown works his way up the left-hand side of the court. Brown tries to work around Seth Curry. He does, and that's going to be a foul against Curry. Celtics made it a 2-point game, and now Brooklyn back in cruise control, going on a 5-0 run. Now they'll substitute Curry out, and they will bring in Patty Mills. Inbound from Tatum to Brown. Over to Tice. Oh, and collides with Smart, and friendly fire there. That is unfortunate. Tice and Smart ran into each other, and whistle blew immediately. Let's take a look again here on the replay. Tice just tries to hand it off to Smart. Ooh, this isn't the NFL, boys. This is the NBA, and that is Nets possession. Irving, and then Smart gets taken out by Drummond. Now Drummond's slow to get up, holding his ankle. Let's take a look here on this replay. Oh, Smart and Drummond make contact on the knees. Irving trying to guard Tatum as we're back underway. Tatum in the paint, almost gets stripped by Drummond, does get stripped. And up ahead goes Brooklyn, up the left-hand side. Bruce Brown, pass back to Drummond. Drummond passes it back to Durant. Durant's going to wait. Goes on into the paint, jump shot, bounced off the rim. Celtics get back. Horford, almost lost possession, gets it back. Brown fakes the three, goes around Irving, goes around Brown, passes it back to Tice, and he scores in the paint, off the backboard and in. 77-72. Tice has kind of been that missing piece Celtics have needed in that early part of the regular season. Irving's shot's no good, and Tice gets the rebound. Over to Marcus Smart. Smart goes around Irving. Wide open Brown. Fakes a three. Tries to go around Durant. Brown between the legs twice. Oh, try to go between the legs a third time and dribbles the ball off his toe and out of bounds. It rolls. Brooklyn ball. And a little bit too fancy there, my friend. And Durant just towering over Brown. Brown forces the error, and now Brown will get substituted out. Irving passes it back. Down low. Has to Mills. Dishes it over to Durant. Durant takes a shot with 2 to go on the shot clock. Grant Williams gets it back. Horford over to Marcus Smart. Off the Durant missed shot. Smart's going to find Tatum in the paint, and he misses. He got taken out. And the referees keep the whistle silent. Irving finds a man, and that's a dunk for Brooklyn. Number 33 scoring there for the Nets. That is Claxton. And the deficit is now 7 for the Celtics. Smart. And now we have a whistle. Good pass. Claxton able to slam it down. Brooklyn Mention's done well so far. Tatum back up to the free throw line. Tatum will make the first one. 73 on the board for Boston. Now looking for the second shot to make it 5-point game. That one's in now, and he scored anyway. They'll get 2. I think that was Grant Williams who batted in. So 4-point deficit. Pass down low to Durant. Durant working against Horford. Takes a tough shot, and it's no good. 4:17 to go in the third. And it looks like Brooklyn will get 2 more free throw attempts with Durant, who was 8 for 8 at the line tonight. Durant. Oh! The announcer jinx kicked in a little bit there. Off the rim and no good, so he's now 8 for 9. Take a look at Durant. Jaylen Brown's been all over him all night. Tatum as well. Al Horford blocked a couple of his shots. Daniel Tice there. Tyson Tatum double team. Grant's second free throw to send the Nets to 80. Oh, that's also no good. He'll go 8 for 10 on the night. Both free throws are misses. Tatum, knowing he needs to take advantage of the opportunity, takes the shot, scores a three. However, the whistle was blown, and Claxton, I think, was called for a foul. By the way, out there in Toronto, the Raptors are absolutely humiliating the Sixers. 43-31. That free throw is good by Grant Williams, making it a one-possession game at long last, 79-76. Williams for the second free throw. Nailed it. 77 on the board for the Celtics. Boston has come back. This game hasn't been tied since it was 0-0. It was 8-0 Brooklyn, and they haven't looked back. Their largest advantage was 12 points. Irving comes on in, takes the shot. That's blocked. Tice brings it up ahead. Tatum goes in on the layup. Misses. Williams gets it back. Good pass back over to Tatum. Jason Tatum works in the corner, takes an off-centered three, and it's no good. Boston get a little too excited there. Does not score. Pass back to Irving. Irving takes a deep three against Grant Williams. That's no good. Tatum picks up the rebound, gets Claxton off of him. Quick pass up ahead. Here comes Boston. Derek White over to Marcus Smart. Smart takes 2 steps, past to Tice, scores, tie game. They have come back, and we're even at 79. And I don't know how in the world Steve Nash is not calling a timeout right now if you're Brooklyn. Boston has been dominating this third quarter. Durant waits, finds a man. What a dunk! It looked like it was going to be a dunk. It was not, but a 2 for Bruce Brown. 81-79, Brooklyn back in front. Bruce Brown, 18 points tonight. I'm pretty sure him and Durant are the 2 top scorers for Brooklyn. And it looks like we have a foul as a Brooklyn player made contact with Marcus Smart. We'll end a commercial break. What a thrilling third quarter we've had, folks. 81-79, Brooklyn in front. 45-31, Raptors leading the Sixers. There's also some college basketball or college baseball on right now. UConn defeating Boston College 4-0. Take a look at some of the other scores around the leagues. Guardians beat the second game of the doubleheader against the White Sox 2-1. Right now in the top of the ninth, Orioles defeating the Athletics 1-0. Cardinals and Marlins tied at 0 in the top of the 8th. Bottom of the 6th, Angels and Astros. Still 6-0 Los Angeles. Last I checked, Shohei Ohtani had a no-hitter going, but that was back in the 5th inning. Yankees up 4-3 over the Tigers, top of the 7th. 11-0 Diamondbacks over the Nationals in the top of the 5th. 5-0 Giants over the Mets in the top of the 6th. Bottom of the 5th at Fenway. 5-1 Blue Jays over Boston. 1-0 Royals over the Twins in the bottom of the 3rd, and then Rays and Cubs. It was 8-2 Tampa Bay before looks like a delay of some sorts. And the last game starting tonight, Rangers Mariners at 9:40. Good old AL West battle. The Oilers already have a 2-0 lead over the Dallas Stars. And for soccer scores, bear with me, I'm probably going to mispronounce this. San Luis has a 1-0 lead over Pumas UNAM. We also have 2 other games starting at 10 o'clock. I can still check if that no-hitter is still going on. Nope. Astros got a hit. Bummer. I was like, Shohei Ohtani got a no-hitter, man. The baseball world would lose its mind. Trevor Story stayed in the game after getting hit by the pitch by Jose Barrios. That's crazy. Excuse me, as we are in commercial break, I shall complete something real quickly. I'll be right back. All right. We are back from the commercial break. Brooklyn Nets were once dominating, now only have a 2-point lead over the Celtics, and that could change now as Marcus Smart goes up for the free throw, and he makes the first one, making it 81-80. We could come down to another buzzer beater here tonight. Smart hits the second free throw. We're tied at 81. Kyrie Irving working against Smart. Smart clamping him down. Why you think he won Defensive Player of the Year? Still all over Irving, and then he gives him a bump. That's Smart saying, yep, that was on me. I got to know better. And now Brooklyn will go in for the free throws. Durant and Irving have had 6 turnovers. Tatum and Brown, 7 turnovers. Both combinations have only scored 7 total field goals. Irving for the lead. And shot's good. 82-81. I just want to hear the level of booing this crowd's giving him. Oh, and we have some Kyrie sucks chants from the Boston crowd. Irving looking for 0.8 here. Yep, that's about how you'd expect it to be. And he does make it. Tatum, he'll go up. Pass over to Smart. Smart goes in the paint and gets fouled on his way there. Tice scores anyway. And it looks like we're going to get the free throw as Claxton was called. Tice thought he scored. But I think he will rather have Smart. He would obviously rather take the basket, but Smart was clearly fouled with. And now Durant. Was Durant going to take a free throw here? Well, that I don't really understand. Durant will, and he'll make it. He missed the last 2 attempts. Durant hits the second shot, and back to a 2-possession game we go. Smart works up court. And that one's stolen by Claxton. Claxton, oh, what a block by Smart. Stoned him. That was a remarkable block. Not that it's going to end up mattering because I think Claxton's going to end up taking the 2 free throws right now anyway. But wow. Just look at the hustle and the effort. Wow. That is a tremendous block. But yeah, he swatted the hand. That was the only issue. So that block shot wasn't the most heroic thing in the world. as the first free throw misses. Claxton's going to miss the second free throw as well. Here's a pass. Peyton Pritchard. Pritchard goes on in, passes it back over to Brown. Jaylen Brown, step back two, off the rim, and a net got taken out of the play. Bringing it up ahead. Dragic. Between the legs. Pointing, directing traffic, finding Durant. Durant, pass, kept in play. Dragic. Got 1 second left on the shot clock. He's got no choice but to chuck one up. Bounces off the rim. No one's there for the Celtics. Three is good. What sloppy defense. It's Mills on the three. 7-point game. I mean, when there's 1 second left on the shot clock and you know he's going to have to chuck up a heroic three, you got to get there for the rebound. Going on in is White. Circles. Passes it back. Peyton Pritchard. Jump shot two. He's got it. 88-83. Durant passes it back. And to Mills. And we got a stoppage. Let's take a look here on the replay. The three-pointer there by Mills. And now Durant at the free throw line. Ready to make it 89-83. 10 for 12, if memory serves me right, at the free throw line tonight. 44.9 seconds left in the quarter, and that is another made basket for Kevin. Former first overall pick by the Seattle Supersonics. Signed with the Warriors in 2017, won 2 championships. He's been with Brooklyn for the last 3 years, if I'm not mistaken. Durant makes the second one, upping his total to 21. White goes on in, and he's going to lob one up. That's no good. White gets the rebound, though. White, pass, Peyton Pritchard, back to White. White fakes a three, steps back, goes in. Passes it back. Jaylen Brown goes in between the legs. Oh, spin move. Jaylen Brown, incredible. Gets the layup. No foul. But he does get the layup, and he'll make it a 5-point game. Brown going to 12 points. Already covering Durant. To the final 14 seconds, the shot clock will not play a factor here. Dragic. Ringing against White. Durant passes it back. Dragic. Over to Durant. Brown in his face. No good. And that's the end of the third quarter. 90-85. Nets in front. Celtics finally making it a ball game. As we approach the 2-hour mark of the broadcast. What a quick 2 hours it's been, ladies and gentlemen. Tough to believe it's 9:08 Eastern time right now, but J. Martinez leaves the game due to tightness. All right. Raptors up 54-46 over the 76ers. Okay, at least Philadelphia's keeping that game close. The Athletics won 1-0 over, or the Orioles won 1-0 over the Athletics. Diamondbacks up 11-0 over the Nationals. What in the world happened here? Well, it's not a no-hitter. Seth Beer has 3 hits on the night. It was 1-0, then 2-0, then 3-0, then 6-0, then 8-0, 9-0, 10-0, 11-0. Oh my God, that's going a lot of ones there. I thought the Diamondbacks had like a grand slam in the first inning and opened up the floodgates. Well, I guess not. And the Red Sox still losing 5-1. Red Sox are weird. They win one, they lose one. The Red Sox are definitely finishing with like an 81-81 record probably. All right. Well, we had a commercial break. 90-85, Brooklyn in front. 2 hours into the broadcast, and we got a bizarre, probably half an hour left. What a game we've had here at the TD Garden. It hasn't been as good as game 1, in my opinion, but still has been a solid game nonetheless. Seeing the Celtics come back from 12 down, actually trail by 17 points. And they managed to come back and tie it up multiple times. And now they trail by 5 as Brooklyn carries it up the court with Seth Curry. Pass over to the right-hand side. Durant finds Irving. Kyrie Irving passes it back to Seth Curry. Curry takes a shot, hits a 3. Is that 3? That might be a 2. Nope, it is a 3. Tatum right now on the bench. Yeah, they got to warm him up for the rest of this game. Pritchard over to Jaylen Brown. Brown over to Pritchard. Pritchard hits a brick. Dragic comes up. Or Dragic takes a 3. That's no good. Seth Curry gets the rebound. Curry working against Brown. Curry makes a nice move on him. Goes to the right-hand side. Passes it back to Dragic. Dragic goes on in. What defense here from Pritchard, and that's no good. Off the rim. White goes on in. Spin move around Irving, and we get a stoppage. White has possession, passes it over to Brown. Brown, spin move. Whoa! Almost hit an amazing layup. Irving takes it the other way. Pass to Curry. Curry lost it. Passes it wide open. Dragic fakes the 3. Takes the 2. Bounced off the rim. And Williams will send it over to Pritchard. They got to score some points now, the Celtics. Pritchard, pass down low to Brown, stolen by Dragic. What a steal by Brooklyn. And they are really starting to take control of this game now. Curry goes on in 2. He couldn't score over White. Pritchard comes up the other way. Pritchard, nice move, scores. Make it 93-87. I mean, at least they score a basket with no Tatum and no Durant on the floor at the moment. Basically, your stars are Kyrie and Jaylen. Looks like we have a timeout called. Richard, nice move. Scores over Claxton. Celtics keeping the deficit 6. Raptors up 56-46 at the half. Stars make it 2-1. Tomorrow, Red Sox and Blue Jays playing again at 1 o'clock. Which I think that's interesting how you play one game at 7 o'clock and then you play another game at 1 o'clock. Like, how can you play 2 games in a span of 24 hours? You know, especially if you're like a Red Sox season ticket holder and you don't live in the Boston area. Like, you know, it's a Thursday afternoon, you know. Got the brand new Mountain Dew NBA playoff commercial. Yeah, if Bulls and Bucks is supposed to start at 9:30, this game's definitely going to overlap with that one. What NBA games we got on tomorrow? It'll probably be game 3 between Hawks and Heat. I would imagine. Oh, no. Game 3 between Grizzlies and Timberwolves. The Warriors Nuggets tomorrow. Mavericks and Jazz has been canceled. For why, I have absolutely no idea. No, it's Thursday at 9 o'clock. What? I don't know why what I was looking at, I was saying it was canceled, but clearly not the case. And of course, coming up next, Bulls and Bucks. Only be on for Celtics Nets, of course. I'm not necessarily interested in a 5-hour broadcast right now, commentating not 1 but 2 games in a row. Durant fakes the shot and goes in over Tatum. That's no good. Dragic gets the rebound. Passes it over to Curry. Curry goes around Horford. Goes in between the legs. Nice move. Able to get the layup attempt. Didn't score though. And that's out of bounds on Brooklyn. Dragic touched it last as he was fighting with Williams. Horford will bring it up court. Pass it to Pritchard. Ayton Pritchard comes up with it. Pritchard over to Tatum. Back to Pritchard. Pritchard cuts. Nice pass. Tatum. Deep 3 for Brown, and he makes it. Back to 1 possession we go. 92-90. Jaylen Brown, quiet first half, sensational second half, and you could say the same about Tatum. Irving Working against Williams, goes around Williams, takes a jump shot, no good off the rim, and Drummond doesn't get the rebound. Pritchard, Brown waits, pass, paint Pritchard, back to Brown, fakes the three, goes in for the two, and scores! Tie game again, he scores over Drummond. Durant brings it up court. AD, dangerous, picked by Williams and out of bounds. It looks like Brooklyn will get possession back. What a pass. Tatum to Brown. That was a three before the two. Bam. Beautiful. And then Brown working against Drummond. Good coverage by Drummond, but no dice and for the block rather. Celtics regain possession. 8 minutes to go in the fourth. Pritchard between the legs to Tatum. Tatum working against Irving. Back over, paint Pritchard. Oh! Makes Curry miss and drains a three! The Celtics are in the lead for the first time today! And they'll give him two, a wicked deep two. Wow. I thought that was a three, but must have just shot it before the line. That's the three, and it's no good. Irving gets the rebound, and Tatum tried to pickpocket him, and I think that's out of bounds on Brooklyn. As Irving did touch it before it went out of bounds. Celtics regain possession. Pritchard, who at least at the moment, it'll change, but at the moment, as the game-winning shot, dishes it over to Brown, goes in between the legs twice, working against Irving, chucks it up and scores! 96-92. Celtics have a two-possession lead for the first time tonight. Durant works against Tatum, shoots, blocked by Brown! Back out to center. Irving. Oh, he has Butler wide open. Doesn't pass to him. Takes a jump shot. Fade away. And scores. Bounced off the rim 3 times before going in. 96-94. Deja vu of game one. One possession game. What an incredible series this is going to be as Williams dishes it back over to Pritchard. Goes in between the legs. Oh, almost stolen. 2 seconds left on shot clock. Pass to Tatum. Takes a shot as time expires. Almost makes it. Grant Williams gets the rebound. Back over to Jaylen Brown. Time to regroup. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Brown, deep three. Money! 99-94. Jaylen Brown hits it deep. Under 6 to go. Brooklyn can't really start calling timeouts for another few minutes. Irving. Pass over to Durant. Durant. Jump shot. In and out. Pritchard steals away from Brown. Pritchard over to Tatum. Tatum fakes the three. Down low for Horford. Horford drives to the paint. Stolen by Drummond. Gets it back. And we got a whistle. Horford. And wow, look at this. Drummond called for the foul. Brown will head off to the bench and we'll head to commercial break. 5:23 to go. Don't go anywhere. We got a crazy one at the Garden. 99-94, Celtics lead. back underway. A deep two for Brown, and it's no good. 99-94. The Celtics are in front with 5 minutes to go in regulation. Kyrie Irving takes a shot. No good. Blocked by Grant Williams. Horford sends it to Pritchard, and up ahead they go. Pritchard works around Brown. Pass. Horford. Green light. No good. Durant could easily make it a one-possession game, and Williams will take the foul. And what should be an eventual play-in by Brooklyn. Eventual inbound, and it will be. Irving to Brown to Irving. Brooklyn's only scored 2 points in the last 7 minutes of game time. Irving. Nice move. Works around Horford. Takes a shot. No good. Pritchard lost possession. Jaylen Brown sends it forward. Brown. Pass over to Tatum. Tatum. Makes a nice move around. Nice pass. Marcus Smart off the rim. No good. Foul against Brooklyn. And Boston knocking on the door at double-digit points. Wow. Or triple digits, rather. They've been in double digits since the first quarter, of course. That's fifth foul against Durant. .403 to go. Smart hit the .100. We got it. 6-point lead. As the second free throw will come up. Smart hits another two. 101-94. 16-4 points this quarter in favor of Boston. Oh, Durant lost possession and whistles fly as on the ground is Horford. Durant, I mean, look at this. All over him was Horford and Tatum. Durant gets it off the inbound. Good pass. Brown, I mean, that's an easy bucket. 6-point of the quarter for Brooklyn, and they'll at least make it a two-possession game again. Bruce Brown has 20. Second behind Durant for most on Brooklyn tonight. Brown comes on in, goes in for the dunk, and I think they're going to call foul against Kyrie here, which means I get to go back up to the free throw line. Looks like the Celtics called a timeout. 5-point game, 3.5 to go. Red Sox still losing 5-1. God bless them for watching that game instead of this one. Bottom of the ninth, the Cardinals are up 2-0 over the Marlins, finally breaking that scoreless game. The Angels defeating the Astros 6-0. Yeah, that game's been a snoozer since the first. Top of the ninth, the Yankees up 5-3 over the Tigers. Oh, the Nationals break the shutout. Wow, bottom of the seventh, 11-1. Diamondbacks now lead. Giants still up 5-0 over the Mets. Still Blue Jays up 5-1 over the Red Sox. Royals up 2-0 over the Twins. And Rays and Cubs still delayed. Still 8-2 Tampa, of course. So first intermission, Oilers and Stars 2-1 Edmonton. And then we have 2018 Stanley Cup Final rematch between Capitals and Golden Knights. Crucial game for both teams. At 10 o'clock, Avalanche and Kraken and Blackhawks Coyotes, two very not important games. Definitely the game to watch in the later end is Capitals Golden Knights. Avalanche Kraken, we know Seattle isn't going to make it. Colorado does. Chicago and Arizona already both out. So unless you're watching the rest of that Oilers Stars game or Capitals Golden Knights, you're probably better off watching playoff basketball the rest of the evening. 3.5 to go here in this fourth quarter. Marcus Smart over to Jason Tatum. Tatum goes on in, and with 4 seconds left on the shot clock, looks like Tatum got called. Let's take a look here on the replay. I don't know how Tatum got called there. I think you have to call either Curry or Irving. Yeah, Irving slaps the ball out of Tatum's hands. And now we have a coach's challenge. I would call a foul against Brooklyn. We are back in commercial break again. Well, I guess I'll step aside. See you shortly. Celtics still up with under 3.5 to go. And unsurprisingly, the challenge was unsuccessful for Steve Nash. And now a free throw by Tatum. He makes the first one, upping the deficit, 102 to 96. And now Tatum's second shot. That's also good. Brooklyn sends it up the other way. Kevin Durant. Tatum has 14 points on the night. Durant's jump shot, no good. And stolen by Tatum. Tatum goes on in. Nice move around Curry. Tatum. Pass to Horford. Horford to Tatum. Tatum waits. 2 seconds left on shot clock. Floater! Got it! What a shot by Tatum. Up the deficit to 9. Brooklyn will move up ahead. Kyrie Irving, they've only scored 2 points. They've only scored 4 points in the last 12 minutes. How about the Brooklyn Nets, ladies and gentlemen? They have had one of the worst fourth quarters in NBA playoff history, and I don't think that's much of an exaggeration at this point. They were up by 17. They're up by, anywhere between 15 to 10 points primarily. Whatever happened during halftime must have motivated the Celtics. Boston's been clicking the entire second half. Not a great performance. Oh, now the Blue Jays up there lead 6-1 over the Red Sox, but I think at this point, Boston's more happy about the Celtics' performance. Durant sends this one on in. Durant goes on in. Jump shot 3. That one's no good. Rebound's claimed by Brown. Brown will send it up ahead. Brown. Smart. Smart's going to wait. He's going to really choose some clock. working against Brown. Pass to Tatum. Tatum, 3 seconds left on shot clock. Fires away and makes a three. Deficit is now 12. Unbelievable. What a remarkable second half for the Celtics team. I mean, I don't know how in the world Brooklyn can come back 12 points in 2 minutes. It's happened before, but in football standards, you got to still score 2 touchdowns and convert 2 two-point conversions at this point. All right. Brooklyn sends it up ahead to the final 2 minutes. Yeah, Brooklyn's only scored 4 points in the final 9 and 40 seconds. Durant, layup, no good. You can see the frustration on Brooklyn. They just collapsed. I mean, it's not the end of the world because they still have game 3 to bounce back, but I mean, once you go down 3-0 in the series, I mean, only in the NHL, a 3-0 comebacks happened 4 times. And I don't know how many has occurred in the NBA, but I can assure you not so frequently. Especially when you're the 2 seed going up against the 7 seed. Brooklyn Nets are a great team still. Like I still think they're better than, let's say, for example, the Bulls and the Raptors who finished ahead of them. Durant makes both free throws, making it now a 10-point contest, and it's going to be desperation time for Brooklyn now. Jaylen Brown dishes it over. Brown goes on into the paint. Nice pass. Tice off the rim. And Durant absorbs the hit from Tatum, and then Brown runs over Durant. No, that wasn't good. Take a look at Durant. He had a pretty quiet game 1, a much better game 2. Well, much better game 2 until the second half occurred. He's been blocked a few times by Tatum. He's been harassed by Horford. He's been at the free throw line quite frequently. He's only missed twice so far. And now Brooklyn has a shot to go up to triple digits. Durant makes the first of 2. For 2.25 in the night, he got it. So still a 3-possession game. Narrow the lead down to 8. Tatum dribbles behind him. Whoa. Fast dribbling. Irving all over him. Smart. Spin move. Passes it down low. Tatum shook off Irving. Goes to the basket. Passes it back. Smart. They're just killing time. Takes a shot and scores with 0.6 seconds remaining. Boston goes up by 10. 110-100. Boston, barring a collapse for the ages, well on their way to a 2-0 series lead. Marcus Smart may have just put the nail in the dagger. Over one last time, everybody, I would like to say thank you so much for tuning in to the broadcast. I'm Grant Fluff from Fletcher Sports Zone. I mean, yeah, I know I haven't done a single regular season basketball game this year, but I'll continue to do the Celtics for however far they go, and I'll also try to do the NBA Finals as well. Don't worry, we only got about a week left in the NHL regular season. And then we get into the Bruins playoff games. Oh boy, that's where I'm going to be at my best. Whether that's a good thing or a bad thing is to be determined. I don't know. That depends on how good or bad they play. But Oh, man, I can't wait to get back into commentating some more Bruins playoff games. And Bulls and Bucks, that game is ready to begin any second now. Milwaukee trying to take the 2-0 lead over Chicago. Durant goes on in, mounts that one off the rim. Well, if you're in the Milwaukee area or the Wisconsin area, I wouldn't have to worry. They're definitely going to switch this game over to the Bucks game. Durant, another free throw, and that's good. And, you can't keep on scoring and then letting Durant throw at the free throw line. That ain't going to get you far. Durant, career 88.4% on the free throws this season over 91. He's 17 for 19 tonight. The crowd's just booing Durant. He makes the second one. Tatum to Smart. Smart to Brown. Brown finds a man. Pritchard on the layup. Let the rookie have fun with it. Actually, I think he might be second-year player, but 112 to 102. Durant fires a pass. Wide open three for Brown, and he nails it. 112 to 105. Brooklyn, they got to get another three in desperation time. Pritchard just got to chew off more clock. To Smart. To Pritchard. Dishes it over to Tatum. They are loving the kill time right now. Pritchard walks on in. Gets the layup off the backboard. 9-point game with 22 seconds left. There's no way they lose now. Boston's going to go up 2 games to none. Remarkable. Timeouts called to waste the entire universe's time. 22.8 to go. And what a performance by the Celtics. That was one of the worst first-half performances to one of the best second-half performances I've ever seen in a playoff game in any sport. Rangers and Mariners underway now. That game is 0-0. That game just getting underway. And the Nationals make it 11-2 still in the bottom of the 7th. Oh boy, if the Nationals were to come back against the Diamondbacks, that would be a comeback for the ages. And Dallas tied up against Edmonton 2-2. Vander Kane, Dark Ryan scored the first 2 goals. Jason Robertson and Rope Hintz have tied it. All right, there's 22 seconds left. There's another commercial break. I will end the broadcast early, but, come on. There's going to be, 10 seconds left anyway. I'll do my whole Celtics win spiel and head off with – but come on. Brooklyn's at timeouts. There's 22 seconds left. Durant sitting on the bench for the rest of the game. The only thing going for Brooklyn is that they're playing game 3 and 4 in their house. My original prediction was Celtics in 5, and I'm going to definitely go with that. As Dragic scores a garbage time layup. Tatum will send it up the other way. Trying to kill more time, and he will do so. Austin, 40-1 in the best of 7 series when leading 2 games to none. And that's what they'll take to Brooklyn Friday night. Celtics, tremendous second half. And for Brooklyn, they only scored, 8, 10 points in that fourth quarter? That's one of the worst performances I've seen out of any playoff team ever. But Hope everyone enjoyed the broadcast. 114 to 107 your final. The Celtics defeat the Nets. Up to 2-0 on the series. I'm Grant Fluff from Fletcher Sports Zone saying enjoy the rest of your evening.